Good morning. It is, or good evening, or whenever you're watching this. It is Thursday morning. It is 9:30, and I thought I would do a weekly vlog, or film a little bit of each day of our week, because there's not a lot else to film, to be quite honest. We're not doing anything or going anywhere. I can't go to the shops and buy stuff to show you, so I thought I would try filming a weekly vlog, although my battery is flashing, so that's not a great start. But yeah, I am just going to make some breakfast for myself and for Archie. Yesterday he got up really late and had like 20 minutes to get ready for his first lesson of the day online, and I went and took him some breakfast. Probably a mistake, because today he's done the same thing and has texted me and said, "Could I please have some breakfast?" I must set her off from my own back, I think. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this battery, and yeah, see you in a minute. Right, I'm back, new battery, and Archie has now got his breakfast. Lighting, appalling, let's come here. That's better. Yeah, so I thought I would vlog a little bit of each day. So as I said, today's Thursday. I usually would be at my desk by 9 o'clock, and have been really for the last few days, up until yesterday probably, and then things have started to slow down a bit at work, which is quite nice. So I've just taken the morning slightly easier, let Phoebe get on with her work. So she's been doing her homeschooling between sort of 7 and 9 in the morning, just getting on with it, getting most of it done. And then I've now set a timetable for her throughout the day, which she can keep to herself, but she knows what she's got to do. So she's got like an hour off now, and she's gone back to bed to watch some videos and chat to her friends, I think, on an app that they've got. And then she will do some more work from 10 till 11, and then she's got like a stretch thing that she does, and then she's got a couple of hours off for lunch and to go skating, but it's miserable outside, not going skating today. And then she does another hour of work later on, and then she has dance for most of the afternoon, evening. So it's working really well, actually, and sticking to that. I think the most important thing is that we stick to it. That if I see that she, like just now I've seen that she's in bed and not dressed, but she needs to be back dressed, teeth brushed, hair brushed, and ready to go back on to do some more work at 10. So I've just given her a bit of a chivvy along to make sure she does that. If I can keep on top of it, then it will become a habit and she'll just get used to it and doing it on her own, which then when work is busier, I can just get on with my work and know that she's doing what she needs to do. I spent the entire day, or my entire days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sat at my desk this week, so there's not a huge amount to do today. So I'm going to try and crack on with a bit of housework. I think I've got a load of washing to do. Place needs a bit of a hoover and a tidy up before the weekend, so I'm going to try and do that. And then I'll just show you snippets of daily life. There's some jobs I need to do, which I'll include in the vlog, like sorting out our utility room. Exciting stuff. Yeah, and just bring you along with us. And I think I quite like this for the memories. I wish I'd done more vlogs during the first lockdown, because I mean that was obviously a lot nicer because we were outside and the weather was good, and I wish I'd done more vlogs then, because just for the memories really. I'm finding this one a lot tougher. I did put a poll on my Instagram yesterday, and I think the consensus was that yes, this lockdown is a lot tougher than the last. I think the weather's got a lot to do with it. Obviously the last, I mean, I'm not counting the November one because I didn't really feel like lockdown, but the last big lockdown we had obviously was months, and it just felt a lot easier because we were outside and it was sunny and we spent a lot of time in the garden, and yeah, it was lovely. But this one just seems to be dragging. We've only done a week and it feels like about 10 months. But I'm not here to moan. So I'm going to make myself some poached eggs. I've got my pan on for my breakfast, and then do some pottering today, I think. Spend a bit of time at my desk, but not too much. It's Friday, it's Friday. It's no different to any other day. Every day is the same. So kind of thought I would vlog a little bit every day, and I did my introduction yesterday and that was it, because I mean, I worked a bit, I potted a bit, I did 3 loads of washing, built a bit of Lego, made some dinner, and went to bed. Oh, we watched The Night Stalker, the last 2 parts. I think it's 4 parts on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, I thoroughly recommend it, especially if you like crime, drama-y type things. Well, it's not drama, it's realistic, you know, crime, what do you call it, like documentary. Yeah, we've watched quite a few of them, but like Making a Murderer, that sort of thing. This was following the story of the police officers who, on homicide, who were investigating the Night Stalker back in the 80s. And really good, terrifying, like absolutely terrifying. I said to Andrew after the first night, in fact last night as well, I was like, if this dog needs to go to the toilet in the middle of the night, I'm not taking him. There's no way, you'll have to do it. I cannot go downstairs in the middle of the night and let him out into the garden, because I will be terrified. So yeah, luckily he didn't need to go, so that was all right. But yeah, thoroughly recommend it if you like that sort of thing. It's a bit scary. I mean, it wasn't scary, it was just because it's real and it's a real story that sort of brings it closer to home, I guess. But yeah, so we did that, watched the last 2 episodes of that. I don't know what we're going to watch now. I'm still watching Gilmore Girls, so I have that on regularly when I'm doing ironing and doing other jobs and things. I just love it on in the background. It's like, it's lovely. But yeah, I'm feeling like, do you know what? And I think I mentioned this yesterday, and how different this lockdown is to the last one. And one of the things I decided yesterday was that in the last lockdown, like when it first happened back in March, like everything was cancelled. Like everything, that there were no violin lessons, like dance was on Zoom, but we only paid like a small amount of money for that. All of the clubs that the kids would normally do, we didn't do, and we didn't get charged for them. So we had a bit of extra money, and it was quite nice. Like I was going on buying things and doing a lot of online shopping and getting things that I wouldn't normally be able to afford. And I did say to Andrew when this lockdown was announced, I was like, oh well, maybe January we won't be as skint as we normally are in January. No, didn't happen. Everything's just happening as normal. Like we're still getting charged the same amount for everything, which is fine. I appreciate businesses still have to run, they have to make money, but I was a bit like, oh, I keep going online and like looking at things I want to buy and thinking, I can't afford it. I can't buy those things. I want to buy them, because you've got more time to like scroll online and do shopping, and I want to buy things and I can't afford them. But there we go, never mind. I had to pay out for Archie's violin lessons yesterday, which I was expecting a credit for some lessons he didn't have last term because his teacher was really unwell, and he's now got a new teacher, and I was kind of expecting only have to pay half, but apparently he had most of his lessons, so so I had to pay the full amount, which was a bit like, oh. Anyway, enough about money. Yeah, so there's not a huge amount going on here today. I'm sat at my desk. I have got a team meeting on Teams this afternoon, which are usually good fun. It's nice to see everybody. We're only a small team, and we did those all the way through the first lockdown, and then we did one at Christmas with the whole team, with a wider team within the company, but yeah, we haven't done a little team meeting for our team for a while, so that will be fun. I don't know whether it's going to be like a fun quiz type meeting or just a catch-up meeting, I'm not sure. We will see. So that's happening at 2, I think. Phoebe is currently, she's playing Fortnite upstairs, but she has 4 minutes to get back to work. I find that this timetable, we stick to it like, I stick to it like glue at the beginning of the week, and it becomes more and more flexible towards the end of the week. When she asks to do things, I'm like, yeah, whatever. So she's got now 3 minutes to finish playing Fortnite, and then she can get back on and do another hour's work. But yeah, this timetable seems to be working really well, just to keep her busy and me doing things. But I feel like I need some sort of project. I feel like I need to do something just to keep me focused in the downtime, because yesterday I just, you know, although I had like work to do on and off throughout the day and bits and pieces to do, I just felt like it was too much free time. The day just seems to drag, and that never happens. So I think what I'm going to do is start painting the woodwork in the house. Not necessarily during the week, I'm going to do it the weekend, but it just means that the weekends are packed jam full, and then when I get a bit of downtime or I'm working, I just feel like I'm not just sat staring at my computer all day long. And yeah, our woodwork really needs doing. I don't know whether I mentioned this before, I don't know what paint the house builders used, but all of our window ledges are like this, where they've been cleaned, and I've never had this before in any other house I've lived in, where, I mean, we've only been here 5 years, and they're all like this everywhere, where things have just been put on and then taken off. But I've never had it before, so I don't know why it's doing that. I think they've just used a really cheap, rubbishy paint, so I need to get a good quality paint, and I think I'm going to start with the window ledges. I know that I'll have to do everything, because once you start painting the wood, everything else starts to look a bit yellow, so I know I'm going to have to do it all. I'm hoping I won't have to do the doors, because they're really hard to do. But I mean, the skirting boards desperately need doing anyway, because when the men came and sanded the floor and varnished it, they got varnish all over the skirtings and you can't get it off. I was going to wait until we had this floor replaced, because I thought they'd probably need doing again afterwards, but I don't know how long away that will be. It could be ages, so I think I need to start doing it. I think the place will feel nice and fresh, and I could start doing some more painting elsewhere in the house. We haven't really done much, like Phoebe's room, Archie's room, in here, this is my office by the way, are the only rooms we've really done any sort of decor with the walls. Like everywhere else is just white, and I quite like the white, but it would be nice to put maybe a little bit of colour, a little bit of a stamp on some of it, so I might start doing that over the next few weeks. Yeah, so you're all caught up again. Well, I don't know how much more. I knew that it was going to be tough videoing a little bit of each day, because I find it easy doing like a day in the life, because I just video loads and then I edit it all down and cut out bits and I can make a nice video. But to do a little bit each day, it's like, what do I film? What do I film? I don't know what to film. Which bits are important? Which bits are interesting? I don't know. So we'll see. It'll probably be easier over the weekend when I'm not just sat at my desk or, you know, doing washing. So yeah, you're all caught up, and I'll catch you a bit later. It is 5 to 4 on Friday afternoon now. Had my work meeting, which was really fun and lovely to chat to everybody. It went on for quite a while actually, which was really nice. And now I'm gonna finish work for the day. I think I'm done. I did pop out earlier and get some paint, as I said I was going to. So I picked up this. I did a little research on what was the best. Apparently this is the best. I don't know whether it is, but it'll do. I've got myself some sugar soap and some sanding blocks and some frog tape and some nice new brushes. So that is my job for this weekend, is to paint my windowsills. I'll show you this one. This is the worst one. This is our kitchen windowsill. Obviously it gets wet because it's the kitchen. But you can see where all the paint has bobbled. I've just never had this before. I guess actually in our last house our window ledge was tiled, so maybe that would have been a better option, to tile it. We'll see. We'll do the paint, and then if the paint doesn't work and it goes like that again, we'll just tile it, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to go upstairs. Phoebe's got her acro class in 20 minutes. So Andrew's just cleared out the lounge of the Lego so that she has room to do that, and they're just sorting some Lego, and I'm going to build a little set of Lego for him because it needs to be done, and it's quite a nice thing to do of an evening, and I can sit and watch her do her acro class while I do that.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
was a tough workout this morning, but it's done. It is now 10:20 on a Saturday morning. As you see, I just done my workout. I need to get showered and wash my hair and get dressed for the day, which could take a while. So the kids want sausage sandwiches. I might have one myself. Archie has a violin orchestra rehearsal online at 11. Not sure if he's even out of bed, probably not. Phoebe has a singing lesson, or singing choir, singing at her theatre school, so it's a group singing lesson online at 11:15, and then we're free for the rest of the day. So I think I'm going to start painting some of the woodwork a bit later on, or I might tackle my utility room. Both jobs need doing. Utility room may be a little bit more urgent, but a bit of a rubbish job to have to do. I think Andrew's upstairs sorting Lego, as you do, which is just standard at the moment. I think Phoebe's helping him actually at the moment, so I need to chivvy her along to go and get dressed, give Archie a shout to get out of bed, get dressed, and come and eat their breakfast. Right, I look more human, and I'm going to embark, I've decided, on painting this kitchen windowsill. I'm just going to start with this today. There's no hurry, I'm not in any rush to do all of the woodwork all in one go. So I thought I'll start with this today and just see how it looks at the end of it, because it's probably the worst one. So I did show it yesterday, I've just cleared it all off. But you can see how awful it is. It's all along here, really, really bad. And this is where when we put the washing up to dry here, it sort of sometimes leans against here, and that's obviously where it's gone like this. So I'm not sure whether painting it's going to be a solution. I think we'll probably end up having to tile it at some point, but it's fine. Well, at least it'll look nicer for a little while, if nothing else. So yeah, I've got my paint and my sanding block and my sugar soap and my frog tape, so I'm gonna use all my knowledge I've learned over the years and give it a go. Right, I've sanded it and cleaned it, and I think, I don't think this is going to be a long-term solution. I think it'll be a temporary solution for now. I had to use a coarser sandpaper than the block I had, which we had outside, but it's created this like a fluff effect on the wood, which I think is just poor quality wood, or a sort of wood that does that. And I think I've googled it, and I think you need to seal it and do all sorts of stuff, which I don't know how to do. So I'm just gonna let it dry and then paint it, and hopefully it will look better. And then in the long run we'll probably have to tile it or something, I don't know what, or get somebody in to sort it for us, but it'll be a short-term solution. Just the way we are. Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Boulder, go
Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter what they say, and we'll shout it out louder.
Right, it doesn't look that great after one coat. I think it's going to need a good 2 or 3 coats to make the those little marks go away, if they go away at all. I'm not 100% sure they will. It's not entirely easy to see it in the camera. There we go. I mean, it looks better than it did anyway, but yeah, I think maybe that piece of wood needs to be replaced. But it looks better than it did, so that's fine. I'm gonna probably go and do the one in my office now, because that needs doing too. So while this one is drying, I'm gonna go and do that one, and then I'll come back and give this one another coat, and hopefully it might look a little bit better after another coat. Well, that escalated pretty quickly from, oh, I'll just do the window ledge in the kitchen, to doing the window ledge in the kitchen, the office, and all the skirting boards in the hallway and the kitchen and the door frames and the front door. So it is now 4:20 and I'm just finishing up. So I'll show you this bit to start. So I've literally just given this another really thick coat, and as you can see, it looks way better already. You can still see the marks, but I think another couple of coats on there and it will look heaps better. So I'm really pleased with that. And then it's probably not going to look a huge amount different to you, but actually it looks really bright. So I've done all the skirting here. This was stained with varnish from when we had the floor done, and I know we are having this floor replaced within the next 6 months, but hopefully, I don't know, I think they probably will lay on top of this. We're just having like an antique coat put in, but I've done all of these because these were all stained yellow and I hated it. It was so annoying because it just looked dirty and it couldn't get it off. It wasn't dirty, it was just stained. So it's now nice and white. So I've done all the door frames here. I've done all over here. I've still got the frog tape down on the floor here because I've not long finished that. So I've done all of this. And then out here, I have done all of this. You can see it looks really nice and clean and white. All these door frames. And down here, and this here had a stair gate on it when we first got Bungo, and the little suction things were still stuck to it, so I got those off and got all the gummy stuff off. I've got a few little bits on the floor I need to sort there, and that's that done. And then in here I've done this window ledge as well. This has had 2 coats and is perfect. You can't see any of the wood bits that had sort of gone bobbly or anything, so this one looks great. You can actually see down here, I think, just about where the skirting was stained. You can see there from the varnish, so it's been like that all the way round. You can see all around there, particularly around the door frames and things. It's been worse, so that's what I've been painting to get rid of, and I'm really pleased. It looks so much better. So I think now I am going to decorate here. So the floor we're going to get is going to be like a more grey than brown like this one. So I think maybe a light dove grey on the walls perhaps, or a beigey colour, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go and get some samples, but I'm 100% going to do that now because the woodwork looks so good, and I think, I mean, you can't really see on camera, but the walls are really in need of a good freshen up. Certainly all down here. My office is fine. The playroom probably could do with doing. All the stairs and landing probably, although that's really hard because the ceilings are super high. But certainly this bit at least, obviously, was where people go up and down the stairs, could do with a new coat of paint. In fact, we could do just underneath the rail here a different colour and leave up there as it is. But yeah, and then in here as well, could do with a good paint as well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all afternoon, and I'm really pleased with the result, and yeah, it just feels fresher and cleaner, and so that's good. Yes, I think I'll sign off for today and I will catch you again tomorrow. It is Sunday afternoon. It is 1:05 and we've had a very slow morning indeed. I kind of, what's the word, frustrated at myself because I didn't get out of bed till, oh, it's bright, there we go, 9:45. I mean, I wasn't asleep, I was just watching YouTube and stuff like that, browsing Rightmove for no reason other than being nosy, and then I did a workout and got dressed, blah blah blah. And it's now 1:05, but it has been a beautiful day. Like, we haven't had sunshine like this what feels like weeks, and I kind of missed it. I haven't been out or done anything. I've just literally been to Aldi to pick up some bread because we'd run out, and Phoebe has a dance class at 2 o'clock, and as I say, it's 1:05, so we can't really go anywhere. She's got a dance class for an hour, and then we're going to have tea about 4 because Archie wants to watch the football late this afternoon, and we like to have it slightly earlier on a Sunday anyway. So I might take the dog out between 3 and 4 once Phoebe's finished her dance class. I mean, I don't have to be here for her to do that, but I want to watch it because she's doing it with another company, not her normal dance school, so I'd quite like to see what she's doing.
Good, what's this time? Turning right?
Where are you? I've been calling and texting all afternoon. Now didn't we say 1 o'clock? I keep looking at the tellers going tick-tock. I must have somehow heard you wrong, but I'm gonna wait in this coffee shop on the corner of Berry and Swing. I'll wait until the sun goes down and the music stops on the corner of Berry and Swing. And I'm gonna choose to believe you're on your way, just running a little late, a little late. Now this might seem silly.
Hello, it's a Monday lunchtime. It is nearly 10 to 1. I have a meeting at 1, so I'm just going to quickly say hello. I'm just going to have my lunch because I've just been out and done food shop, so lunch is always best, isn't it? The day you get food shop, like lunch and dinner is always sorry, the dog wants one of my crisps. It's always one of the best ones when you've just been shopping. So I'm having smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel and some pop chips. And a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel is probably one of my most favourite things to eat. When I was pregnant with Phoebe, I had a smoked salmon and cream cheese sandwich at work. Like when I was driving around, I used to get my lunch, and I had one almost every single day. Not surprising, I put on about 4 stone. And I've also got a cheeky Costa, which I got on my way back from the supermarket, and also a cheeky Costa cake. I've got there was a millionaire shortbread in here, which Phoebe has already eaten. There's a chocolate tiffin in here for Archie, and an almond and raspberry bake for me. Andrew doesn't do cake, so I didn't bother with one for him. He had a flat white though. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on and eat my lunch, do my meeting, and then I'm gonna pop out with Andrew and Phoebe. They're going to the skate park, so I'm gonna take this mutt for a walk, who is down here. You can't see him, but he's after my lunch. Take him for a walk, get some fresh air, and then come back and do a bit more work probably, and cook a roast dinner because it's Monday, and a roast dinner on a Monday is just the best. So yeah, we're gonna have that for tea tonight, which will be lovely.
You must think I'm a stalker, or worse I bet. Both
It's now 4 o'clock and I have prepared all the dinner. I had a bit of a gap. I did rush off because I had a work call for about 20 minutes, so the time is a lot later than it would have been. However, I put the chicken in at 3 and then I tend to prepare all of the veg and everything, stuffing all at once. So then all I've got to do at about an hour before the chicken comes out is to just put everything else on. I've laid the table as well, so that's all done. So stress is minimal with my roast. I do a roast most Sundays. Obviously I didn't do one yesterday because we had, our oven was broken when, did I mention this? Oh, maybe. As our oven was broken when I did the shopping last week and I didn't know if it'd be fixed, so I bought bolognese for Sunday. And then it was fixed, but I'd already bought the bolognese, so we had it anyway, much to Archie's disgust because he loves a roast. So I thought I'd surprise them with a roast today instead. So it's Blue Monday, which is supposed to be the most depressing day of the year, so I thought we'd have a roast. Doesn't feel hugely depressing today, to be honest. It's same old, every day merges into one. Anyway, Phoebe has got, I think she was working, I think she's probably finished now, but she's got a street dance class at 4:45, so I'm going to sort out the playroom now because she has tap as well later on, which she does in the playroom because it has the wooden floor. So I've got to take out the sofa bed that's in there. I've got to take that out, so Andrew's going to have to help me with that because we move that into the hallway to give her enough room to do street and then tap later on. So she's got street till till 5:30. Then we're going to have dinner, and then she's got a tap class at 7:20 until 5 to 8. Yeah, 5 to 8. So late one for her tonight, and then she'll pretty much go to bed straight after that. I haven't shown the rest of the family much on here this week. Everyone's busy just doing stuff. No one's really around. Been a lonely week. So yeah, it's mostly me. So I hope that's okay that you've seen lots of me this week. Right, I'm going to crack on and move this sofa and get the playroom organised for her dance lessons. Right, everything is almost ready for our dinner. Having said I was surprising the children with water's cold, with a roast dinner, Phoebe, I said, what's for dinner? I said, it's a roast. And she went, oh. Can't win sometimes. She needs an early night, definitely. Because I said, well, what would you have rather had? Chicken pasta, which she hates. Yeah, I'd rather have had that, she said. So I shall just ignore that. So yeah, she's almost finished her dance class. I have done some work this afternoon and a few little bits. And now, just chilling out really. I'm going to have a glass of wine in a minute. Glass of wine, roast dinner, all on a Monday. So yeah, my veggies are on, potatoes are in the oven, and cauliflower cheese is in the oven, stuffing is in the oven, Yorkshires are just about to go in, well, they will in a minute, chicken's about to come out. And yeah, water's on for the peas. So I'm feeling accomplished this afternoon. And I think we've even got pudding. I bought, I don't know whether you've ever tried, but in Aldi you can get a cookie pie. It's in the fridge section with the desserts, and it's basically like a big cookie that you put in the oven. So nice. Have it with ice cream. Hello.
Hello.
How was that?
Good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I answered the maths question correct. So
Maths question?
Yeah, so let's sit out.
Got to sit out? That's not a good thing.
No, like the one thing, for like the one dance we did.
Why do you want to sit out?
No, to like miss a 10, because like if you've been doing like every time, which I have, apart from one.
So you get a rest?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So for like one time, it's like 25 seconds.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I answered 12 times 12.
Oh, yay, well done.
144.
Good.
But I'm lucky I got
School's
it.
doing something.
I'm lucky that I got that correct, because the next question was 15 times 15, which is 225.
And did you know that?
No.
You do now. Who got that one right?
someone called Felix.
Oh, right. Not Daisy.
No.
Right, dinner is nearly ready, so I'm going to crack on.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel.
There we go. Monday night roast dinner. Happy faces, see? Made it to the end of another day. I'm going to end this vlog here because it's almost been a week, not quite a week. I did Thursday to Monday, but not much happening tomorrow, and then I need to edit this anyway to get it up for Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to finish this here. I might just fall asleep here actually. I'm shattered. Yeah, I'm sitting in the most relaxing place, obviously. I mean, it looks all right as a Hoover. But if I turn it this way, oh, great, look at this. Lego workshop. Craziness. Yeah, this is our life right now. One day we'll have a house with a special Lego studio where all this can be kept. But right now, and Andrew keeps reminding me, all businesses start like this. All businesses start in people's homes, and then, you know, you get to the point where you can move it along. I mean, this may not continue anyway. This is something that has been started in lockdown because Andrew's been furloughed for nearly a year now. So he had to find something to do. So this is what he's doing, and yeah, it's great. It's brilliant. We can all get involved, and it's fun. There's a lot worse businesses you could start. So, but whether it will carry on when he eventually goes back to work, I don't know. But I don't know when he'll be going back to work. It could be, or say not full time anyway. Could be May, June. Who knows? So, so yeah, for the time being, this is what life is like, and it's been like this now since just after Christmas with all of the stuff in here. Because he's here just busy working all the time, and he doesn't just work during the day. He works from the moment he gets up in the morning at like 7:30 right the way through till 11 o'clock at night, doing this Lego stuff. So you know, I can't knock him for it because, you know, it's important. So but I think this weekend we're going to have a weekend where it's all cleared out and we can have a nice living room and just relax up here, because it's difficult. You know, when I've been working during the day or busy doing stuff, you want to come up here and just relax and watch a bit of telly. And I can, but it's not very relaxing when you've got all this stuff around you. So I think we're going to have a weekend, clear out this weekend, and then back in again on Monday. So that'll be nice. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet into, I was going to say our life, but it's not really, it's mine, isn't it? It's mostly me. My life and what we've been up to this week. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Give me a nice comment down below. Lots of you do, so thank you. I really appreciate it. It's lovely to chat to you in the comments. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open